today when we dropped it shop, we went by that way. And yes, sir.
I think we're good. Zero like it. All right. So, all right, I think we're live. All right, whatever. Oh yeah, yesterday's video because I had my camera or whatever. It's like got like 8 copyright infringements.
Oh shit!
Like for all the songs.
Oh shit.
Okay, cool. Game 1, we're just gonna try to hold our arms around the other person for as long as possible, and they have to turn and face and break the hands. Yep, just like that, and there's no jumping guard. For the demonstration. You want to go first? Sure. So depending how.
Attacking the belly.
Oh shit. Damn. It's kind of fun.
That's so fun, isn't it?
Let's do it.
Sorry about your face.
Yeah. Well, it's better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I do last time? Yeah, thanks.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, I don't use it in the super. What's up, everybody on the stream? Drop your questions in the chat if you got any. Audio's a little bad today. I forgot my microphone cable, so. Oh, we got Jakey Poo, Black Belt, Matthias, Brown Belt.
Yeah, you were just flying. Then you attacked me. You attacked me. Come on.
Anyway, yeah.
Come on.
It's like you wanna debrief next to the camera? Just pausing for the debrief. Yeah, real quick for everybody watching, this was just 2 rounds of, said it in the chat already, but try to hold your arms around the other person from standing. No, you have to stay on 2 feet. Defending player just has to turn and face the attacking player and break the connection. What do you think?
I think it's interesting that the way out is actually to expose your own back. Because if somebody's under both elbows from the front, it's like nearly impossible to create any separation.
Yeah, from that like double underhook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was that position in particular seemed to cause us the most trouble. It was like from the front. And that's all. And I think after that, I mean, just realizing number one, to actually get them behind you.
Yeah.
And number 2, attack the hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like gotta separate the hands first before you do anything else. And I felt both when I was attacking and defending, if hands ever got broken, the thing just started to unravel.
Yeah, that's an interesting point about. I found that in order to prevent the double underhooks, I had to like push the face off or like start digging in, and those all just naturally lead to like the back getting exposed.
Yeah.
Which I think is annoying.
Exactly.
It's like they have to switch or else they risk
Right.
losing it. And then And by the way, Tech TDs and Tap says, "What up, Jacare and Mateus?" I guess that's your Brazilian names. Cool. So what did you think?
Yeah, like ditto on all those things. Just like literally just stripping that hand and staying heavy on the hands as much as possible, and then slowly start hipping out, turn away really from the escaping position. Holding position, like I just kind of focus on just elevating your arms as much as possible from the double unders.
Okay.
And then
Like keep the arms separated.
yeah, and then like to constantly circle and like get you to move and kind of focus on your balance and actually trying to like pry open. But I guess with this game, you're not really focusing on falling over, so you're just like,
Yeah, no, I like you hold me back, like you like bent me backward, and I was like, he's gonna hold me here. I'm just gonna like swing. One last thing I forgot to mention was once, like if I was in the control position, whoever was trying to get out, I was trying to like switch sides as much as possible to stop them from getting too like set on my hands. So if I felt like anybody was getting like digging their hands in or starting to separate things, I'd switch to the other side real quick, and that would like shift the balance. If not, I mean, just temporarily. But
I noticed you started doing that more aggressively with me, and it started to get really annoying. Basically hiding your hands.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to control your hands. The zero sum version of that is you don't let me control your hands.
Yeah, so anytime I felt your hands touch mine, I was just like, all right, let's move them. Let's move them to a different angle so that whatever way you were pushing is now no longer the right way to push.
Right.
Like stay a step behind.
Cool.
It was a fun game. It's not. That's not a place that I think we often find ourselves in. We talked about yesterday. It's it's rare to be in that position for very long. So I don't think we get a lot of practice there. So
Yeah.
just to feel it without the risk of getting dumped on our heads.
Yeah.
You guys want to do a similar game, but now instead of holding it, we start like from some kind of connection, and our goal is just to get 2 arms wrapped around the body or a leg.
Like a pummel game.
Not necessarily a pummel. We could even start with like grips, and like our objective is simply just to wrap around a leg or the torso, or it could be like around the shoulders, or so it could be like. It could be like around the shoulder. It could be around the body. It could be around the leg. But we'll just start connected, just however we want, and then just try to get to a position like that.
But if you kind of do that, both of you can do it now,
Well,
right?
would it be just
Like
one person trying and I'm just trying to prevent you from doing it?
Oh, attacking and defending player, I guess.
Yeah, so like just
Yeah.
one player is defending always and the other person's
Yeah.
attacking always.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and we'll just try to maintain attachment though, so that the defending player doesn't just start like running away, whatever.
Okay, so what are the win conditions for the attacking player are connect hands around the body, leg.
Yeah. Both legs, one leg, the body, the shoulders.
Is there a win condition for the defending player, or is it just continuous until that happens?
It's continuous until that happens. Yeah.
You want to time each round then?
I feel like we can still do top bottom out because like one player still has a win condition like the previous game, right?
Yeah.
Well, why are you asking?
I'm just curious because like if the defending person is just too good and you can't get anything for the whole 2 minutes or whatever.
Yeah,
it may be,
yeah.
That's why I'm just
Yeah.
I don't know how long you wanted to do this.
That's why I was saying about us trying to keep the intention of the defending player staying connected. Usually we would do that with like the belts on the ground. Like keep a little like square. How about we just say the defending player has to keep just for the sake of this game has to keep connections no matter what. If the defending player like backs up and like disengages, like keep the connections, I think.
Okay.
We just see what happens, and then if like we actually can't get our hands,
Yeah.
we can advance it. Yeah, I see your point. Yeah. Cool.
I would say outlast.
There's no turning back now. This is what makes me. This is what I am, yo. Take the money I see, clothes that I buy, things that I wear, clothes that I try, clothes that I picture me rolling, money falling, bitches, honeys, I'm rolling the rich, not idiot, most critically acclaimed, Melissa, 5 winner, best storyteller, thug narrator, my staff waiter, moderator, big threat to a lot of you haters, this inside crowd, watching my paper, almost a decade, quite impressive, most of the best is in the essence, for the trap that I'm here for, big marks in the big screen, Bill Gates dream, but the things you haven't seen, there was statements, want me off the same bag, Christian flag, like a baby in the streets, it's a need, but you're gonna bring us back to black, back to the project, but you still wanna hate,
It's way harder.
I'm all saying.
Keep it going, but I'll come in after. Yeah. You're a lot closer. Yeah, goes the distance. Inside position. That's it. Not yet. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's see what it does. Good job, nice. Yeah. Sorry, I probably shouldn't snap you. Yeah, that's good. This one would Good. Cool. All right, we got a couple questions. Sincerely, Jeff says, "Thank you, fellas. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday." Thank you, Jeff. You too. Thanks for tuning in. Oh man, responding to emails completely out of breath. Keith says, "How do you think this is different from Kid Dale's task-based learning? Would you say they both accomplish the same thing?" I think the intent is very similar. I haven't made my way through every module in Kid's thing. And I haven't seen any of the stand-up stuff he does. If any, I haven't made my way through it. But the intention is definitely very similar. I do own it. There's the interview I did with Kid Dale, which is actually under the lives. I replayed the Kid Dale interview on my YouTube channel if you want to go watch it. Thanks for the questions. Well, what do y'all think about that?
I have like almost zero wrestling experience,
Yeah.
and so this makes it abundantly clear how important inside position is.
Yeah.
Because the first one that I went with Jake took 2 fucking minutes, and I couldn't seem to get the inside position. And
Because you're staying away from him and then trying to like
yeah,
touch him real quick, which like he's like way too good for that.
right. Yep. Well, then I mean, I figured out on subsequent reps, I was like, okay, I can't stay far out. I have to like go in.
Yeah, you changed completely.
Yeah, because as I was figuring out in the first one and then watching them through, I was like, okay, I don't know, you've got wrestling experience, probably some, but judo, and so do you. So I was like, all right, what are they doing? And once I saw that you guys were like driving forward the whole time and trying to get inside the whole time, I was like, all right. And once I did that, that's when things started to open up. That's when that's how I was able to get the leg, was like by pushing forward, you had to push back, and pushing back, you like step the leg forward. And I was like, all right, I'll drop on it. So that was my main takeaway. Was just like,
Yeah.
we're gonna try to wrestle in the gi, or at all.
Yeah. It probably depends on the intention too, because like the intention we set for the attacking player in this one was specifically to wrap around, and then you got players obviously who will like bait the other person to come forward so they can toss them right, like I said, Nagi or whatever. So I think you're way better judo than I am. But
Yeah, like that was the kind of approach I was doing from like the defensive side. It's just keeping distance and then like following where you were at, Matt, like with my elbow.
Yeah.
That's why like every time that you went in for the little single legs, I was like, I felt you, so I could just keep that frame the whole time.
Yeah.
block it.
You had that like that collar tie.
Yeah. I was like watching you. So, like I know you're getting tired too. Like, but your head.
Yeah.
Head going way down.
Head
down.
dropping big time.
That's where that snap down just came.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
So I would just say just keep that head up as much as you can, and then like what you said, keep it inside position if you can. Like, but if you feel like you're just running into a wall, change it up, go to the outside, and like.
So you were doing it with the overhooks too on the right? Yeah.
Every time that I felt you like get on the inside, I try and like circle away and pull so I can look to kind of get on the outside and swim to the inside. So it's just creating movement by circling, and then those openings will come. Like that's what I was doing with you. Is like I pull you, and then I can find the underhook easier or get in on the position.
Right. Okay. I think the thing I just got from that is you're focusing a lot more on the angles. Yeah. I was insisting a lot more on like pummeling for inside position and driving forward.
Yeah.
And I think one thing I'm going to look to add now is like also
Yeah.
thinking more about how can I get to the side.
Yeah. Angle
right?
off. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the other thing when we were training that, like at Victory too, when because I was doing the snap downs. Yeah, it's really just because
My head's low.
which like it helps me. That's like very good at me not being able to get anywhere close to your leg. Like there's no way I'm gonna like touch one of your legs, but then obviously like
Right, then this is like just wrestling in general is a whole new world for me. But I hate it, but I like it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like I'm very clearly, I feel like I'm in not the red zone, but like
on the cusp.
red yellow.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, fuck, like I'm so out of sorts.
Yeah.
But in just watching, just in that last round, like I feel like I learned a lot.
That's cool. Dope.
It's helpful.
Dope. Ice Jello official says, "Hello guys. Any tips for passing butterfly guard?" That's funny.
Do better.
Dude.
Well, it's a coincidence because me and Matt were doing for like the past like 2 training sessions in a row. I think we did just like half butterfly, which leads into butterfly. Which actually I was gonna ask you guys if you wanted to like at least do 1 round of that game for this session. We don't have to do it right now. But Ice Jello official, if you stay tuned, that I think the things that it's the same principles as passing any guard. I think, which is like negate. You want to keep the top player needs to keep the bottom player on the ground. pin them. You want to. This comes from Greg Souter's passing and pinning seminar. You want to prevent turning, limb retraction, so their ability to bring limbs inside, limb extension, their ability to push you, and their ability to base, which means like get up on a hand. So if you can pin somebody and then focus on negating their lower body connection, because butterfly guard is there's like two ways to pass, right? It's like outside passing or pin the upper body first and then get past the legs. So butterfly is usually that second category unless you back up and pass on the outside. But I think we'll do one round of the half butterfly game in a little bit, so you might see some stuff there. But thank you for the question. Well, what do you guys want to do now? Do you want to do this same one but switch partners, or we can move on to a different game?
I'm done. Move on.
Move on.
I want to do this game again, but I feel like because there's so much movement, I'm starting to get a little concerned for
Not getting just footed or something.
or just accidentally dropping on a knee or something like.
I don't know. Cool.
But after Master Worlds, we can play that game a little more.
All right. So what should we do? We could do just pin from top position.
From top position.
Yeah. So start with like the same thing we did yesterday. Yeah. And then except with the only caveat being no, like we can't get reversed. So,
Can't get reversed.
yeah. So yesterday we were doing this game where my job is just to I start under both of your elbows, and my job is just to hold you to the mat as long as I can. And I can do that. I can start from here and I can go anywhere. I can change my hand positions, do whatever I want. So I could move to mount if I want to. If he turns, I can get to the back and just hold him. If we reverse though and he lands on top and just stays there, okay, then I just if we roll through, it's fine. His only other job will be backing him. Okay. Sorry, I roll over you. It's if he's able to capture one of my legs, or wrap both of his legs around me, or get his feet back in front of me, or pull me over,
So reversal or retain your guard.
reversal or guard,
Okay.
yeah. If there's any specific ones you want to play too, we can do some more also.
I'll think of it.
Yeah, I don't want to bore you to death.
Not boring at all.
Cool. Yeah, we're not going to play this one second time yet. Oh no.
Oh, what?
No.
No.
No. Hey, how do I? Oh shit. Okay, I shouldn't be fun of breaking it. National traffic. You want to stop 2 minutes?
Yes. We got 50 seconds.
It was fine, but yeah, it's good. Seconds. Seconds. Yeah. Alright, keep going for another round each real quick. PDR. PDR? Oh yeah. Yeah. Heard it? Ready? Yep. We do one more. So I get to swim on. Ready? Now 1 minute. Seconds. And time.
Yeah, so I was like, I know you're waiting.
Yeah.
I was like, just brace yourself, about to get in face.
Fucking hate holding having side control and being on side
It's horrible.
control. It's terrible.
It's really horrible. Really frustrating.
He said, "Can the guy sitting down not hold the camera closer?" Actually, no, because it's attached to my laptop. Unfortunately, otherwise I totally would. I was thinking about getting actually multiple cameras set up like around the match and like show them, or at least like 2 cameras, like one on that side and one on this side, and show them both on screen. But
Or maybe you can hold it.
you're invited. Yeah, just trashing my camera work.
Enter the sweepstakes.
Enter the sweepstakes. Any thoughts on that?
I hate side control.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
I mean, I feel like on bottom, I had trouble. I had trouble getting out because I knew every which way I went, there was like a worse position on the other end of it.
Yeah.
So I felt like static. I don't know, like in a competition, if I'm down by 2, like I can't do that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, and I don't know like how much you were trying to advance, or you were just like waiting.
Oh no, I wasn't trying to advance.
Yeah.
My only goal
Okay,
was
so
to
just
like
hold.
hold you down. Yeah.
Okay, so like,
Yeah.
I probably should have done more to try to open things up. I felt a little conflicted there.
Yeah.
On top, I just like revert back to my what works best for me, which is like north south.
Yeah.
Holding from that position, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I like gathered anything new other than that. I tried to move from bottom. I was in big trouble.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, for me, it's like I have a very kind of counter type game, so it's like
Yeah.
there's like a different perspective, like being in those positions. Like
Uh-huh.
I noticed like I need to focus more on my gripping because like I'm allowing grips
Like
to
on top.
happen on top and bottom.
Oh, I
Like,
thought that bottom.
I was allowing too many grips and too many advancements on the other end, so it's like
Uh-huh.
I need to resist them and constantly keep improving my grips.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't hold side control.
Yeah.
Like and like even on the defensive end, I wait for them to kind of
Mhm.
move
Yeah.
because that's my opening to like actually
Yeah.
like get
Same.
my guard back or maybe reverse the position. So like,
Yeah.
I even kind of do that from top position when I'm holding position. I'm like waiting for them to do a move so I can like hit
Mhm.
like a sub or maybe
Yeah.
advanced position. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a different approach now. Trying to hold it.
Yeah.
I was trying to find the words to say it, and
Yeah.
that's how I feel. Like anytime somebody puts me in side control, I'm just like, all right, go for the mount. Try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my guard back. Like,
Yeah.
I know I can get it back from here. So
Yeah.
that was what I felt myself doing here, and I know that wasn't the point of the game.
Yeah.
Should
Yeah.
be like more open to.
I think it's recognizing like the environment, right,
Mhm.
that you're in, and like knowing that in this specific environment, like if you just stay there, the other person will probably just stay there.
Right.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah. So then I was like, okay, you're on top of me. Like, there's no way I'm just gonna like push you off. So I was like trying to do weird shit
Yeah,
to make
I
you
felt
want to
you.
do
Yeah.
things. And
Yeah.
I was like, maybe if I can make him put his leg here somehow, if I can do some random shit, then I can try to
Yeah.
like capture
Right,
it. So I was trying to like, because I do that too. Like obviously, like when like in side control, I'm like, or in top and bottom, just like you guys are saying, I'm waiting for somebody to do something,
Yeah.
so I can move with them. Because like in most roles, people are gonna be trying to like
Yeah.
Advance.
advance and like do more and like all that
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff. But so I thought this was interesting from like, okay, what is this like? It's almost an exercise of what can I do in order to
Yeah.
like make this other person do stuff.
Yeah.
Which I
That's a good way to put it. I feel like I could stand to do that one again,
Yeah.
and just
can do it again.
try to say bucket and open up and.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what is
yeah. And I know you too. You were like trying to like actually advance positions. Like I wasn't even trying to advance position on Matt at all. Like you were actively trying
Yeah.
to go to mount or like isolate my arms with your legs,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And you were trying to isolate his arms too,
Right.
which I thought was cool. Which I want to try to do more too from like top position. I realized like once you guys are able to isolate the arms.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like when you had my arms stapled, I'm like,
Yeah.
Fuck.
okay, I'm here now. I live here.
Yeah. But I felt you were doing like a good thing too, where you're trying to like kind of collapse my knees together from while you're on bottom. I was like, what?
Oh, when I was like pushing.
yeah,
the-
you're trying to like push my knee to my other knee. I was like, oh, okay. This is,
Yeah.
like, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to. I think what I'm trying to do is not have my elbows extended,
Yeah.
and like probably your legs are just in the way. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even know, but
Yeah. Yep. Yep. I know if like, at least when I was on top, if I give Jake 1 single centimeter, he's gonna fucking do some crazy shit to get out. So that's why I was like, so I didn't want to stay right where I was at
yeah.
Yeah.
because I knew like, okay, yeah, I've got both underhooks, but his arms can still move.
Yes.
And I was like, I don't like that. I'm not trying to do everything I can to keep that from happening, and that's why I like so vehemently stuck to stapling the arms.
Yeah.
But
It felt very strong. I was like, I hope he moves.
Yeah.
Like from a different position because it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was,
I never, I don't typically staple the near side arm of my legs. Actually, that was new for me. Trying to keep that on the ground. Normally, I like just kind of collect the other arm, but I like this better. Actually, stapling that arm, I can still get the grip for the collar choke, and I can. Then, if you do explode toward me to like try to go under, the Kimura's there, and I've got the leg or the arm stapled already. So I feel like it's like a better, it's like preemptive stapling. I don't know if that makes any sense. But thinking,
felt strong.
thinking ahead to like future moves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Makes sense.
yeah, we
Yeah,
do that again.
yeah.
Flip
We can-
the rotation.
Yeah, flip the rotation. We can stay a little closer to the camera, probably.
Sorry.
Just move closer.
Yeah, just move. Just go closer to your screen.
Yeah. Come on. You gotta zoom in there.
Better yet, move to San Jose.
Yeah.
Easy as that.
Yeah.
It's not like it's the most expensive city in the whole country.
Yeah, literally.
What's $3,000 a month? Come on.
Yeah.
For a studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having trauma reactions right now.
Okay. I was on top, so I'll go bottom. You go top. Flip that way,
Bottom, top, and then I'll be on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
and then I'll be out.
Yes, that's good. Get out of time.
I'm about to get it right now.
No, on the neck.
I didn't think about that for a second. I was like, wait, do I start with a?
He gets to start under both your elbows.
He is under both elbows. I have a frame, which is like weighted.
I mean, if you want, sure. Like, just like,
What do you want?
just decide. Yeah.
You can
Okay.
Just trying to.
Yeah. No, that's fair. It's a valid question.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking that, Matt. Mateus. All right, John, go ahead. Mateus, you ready? Yeah. Worse than where I was. 20 seconds. Five seconds. And time. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, on the timer, yep. Sorry, I need you in the head. Are you okay?
I'm good. 1 minute. Excuse me.
Wow.
Time.
Time. Done. Almost stop.
Probably.
Yeah, you get to feel it. 1, 2, 3, go. Ready? Yeah. Good Africa. 1 minute. One drag. Back to that. Take off the set. No. Good job.
Another rotation?
Are we doing it? We can open box here if you want.
That was like 3 games in one, that last one.
Yeah. Oh, holy shit.
You did a really good job of like scrambling and keeping things fucking uncertain for me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm just trying to move my body where there's a place to move my body.
Yeah.
It was great. You were like flopping like a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a tipping.
I saw you going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That was really fucking hard. That was hard to hold.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was really tough. Oh, fuck. And you did a good job of getting that hand on the inside of my face when I switched north south right away, which meant I couldn't isolate the Kimura as strongly.
About the forearm?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like, I'm not letting my elbows leave my
Yeah,
leave my
I
thigh.
couldn't isolate the arm as well as I wanted to.
Yeah.
And even though I got it,
Yeah.
it was still hella loose.
Yeah.
And that's where things started to unravel. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. Like,
Yeah, you went to the T more. I was like, I just need to get my elbow out. So I'm just like, yeah.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he did a good job like dodging the crucifix too. I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to get his other arm. That was gone. Okay, now I gotta stand up and fucking chase him. And then we've been in that position before, and where you got your legs back in.
Yeah.
Because I overcommitted to the Kimura.
Yeah.
Like when I was on top and you were like circling and I was circling the other way.
Yeah.
I remember that from like years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck that, I'm just gonna dive right back in and like try to reset. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like. He's gonna keep chasing me until
I'll keep chasing it until I get my elbow down.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I like dove my head back in
Yeah.
because I didn't want to deal with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, it was a good lesson. Trying to hold down a squirmy worm.
The only thing I can do is try to slip out.
It works, man.
There's something funny that I realize whenever people get the double unders from back control is I try to spin completely perpendicular to them.
Okay.
That's what I tried to do when you had like on the bottom, and I was like,
you try to spin.
I was like, I kind of spin. I was like, I can't fucking move. So I was like wondering if was there, like,
Yeah, I
like
think
a
I was
leverage
just
that you were
blocking
doing?
your arm because I think I need to go back and watch the video, but I knew you were trying to spin, so I just reached up to like block, and I
Yeah,
think your arm was just stuck maybe.
yeah, because like
Yeah.
my arm was like kind of like stuck like this, because
Yeah.
like
Oh, I reached under and grabbed that arm actually. That's what
Yeah.
that's what happened.
yeah, because I was like come up like this, and that was like the furthest I can get. So I was like I can't fucking move.
Yeah, you two were stuck in a
I
weird
think
way.
I grabbed here.
Uh,
Here.
yeah, 'cause, like, yeah. I was like why can't I fucking turn?
Yeah.
And then try and turn this way, and then you just switch right there.
Yeah.
Right, and
And
you
I
can't
go,
turn because of that
yeah.
arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like,
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, this is a weird,
Yeah.
way to end.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
I think a mistake that I made with you, Josh, was not connecting the seatbelt when I had a chance. I think I
From turtle.
didn't want to get dumped over,
Uh-huh.
and I felt like you were gonna try to like front roll.
I was gonna roll. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I did make the right decision to go with
Yeah.
double unders. Because
Yeah,
I originally was going like this, and I started to feel myself raise up,
I was about to roll. Yeah.
and I was like, no, I'm gonna grab both double unders and try to
Yeah.
maintain. Okay, so
Yeah.
so I did that for a reason. I didn't just like.
No, you didn't make that up. I was gonna roll for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
should have pancaked him from turtle.
Just fucking smack the head
Yeah.
like you did.
Yeah. stay on there.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
It's not that easy when he's fucking running around, squirming.
Squirming and flip flopping like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dead fish.
Yeah, most people don't move that way, so it definitely prepares. I feel prepares me for
Yeah.
other challenges.
I think I get that from you, Kevin Pecky.
Mhm.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Because Because like because we go to the open mat and like they don't put a round timer on.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and I'm just like stuck under Kevin for 10 minutes, just
Oh.
not even getting out.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm just like trying to squirm. Right, because that's literally like,
That's all you can do.
yeah, it's like a learned helplessness.
Trial by fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
none of it works. What do you guys want to do next?
What time is it now?
9:18. What do you hard stop?
I got to get back home probably like around 11:30. So yeah.
I'm just saying kind of this control game vein,
Yeah,
connection based stuff.
you want to do that? Yeah. This is actually pretty interesting, just trying to hold somebody from standing, from
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you learn nuances that you wouldn't otherwise learn because there's just so little time spent in those positions typically. So just feeling what works, what doesn't. It's really helpful.
yeah. We could do one from because he was asking about butterfly. We could. I'm just thinking off the cuff here. We could start from butterfly with a
lock.
complete body lock, yeah, and then we can see if we want to just like try to hold the person down the whole time, like see how long we can just hold them there without even necessarily trying to progress. I guess as a no win condition, like I guess you can progress if you want to any like anywhere, just like we were doing from this side control game, but there's no win condition. You just want to not get reversed or have them wrap their legs around you, your leg or your body. I'm gonna use actual jujitsu words, so like, so don't let them get a guard.
Right. Don't let them. Well, because they're
Yeah,
in a
it's
guard.
hard to define. Yeah, because the butterfly guard, let's say, not get the separate the connections and get the feet back in front of you, or
Feet around.
like close guard, like legs around you in any way around the leg.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah, there was a moment I know when you kind of went to a knee slide on top, but I only had your foot and it wasn't really stabilized anyway. So I guess those types of like, yeah, that's like kind of fine, I guess. Like not as like a win condition for me because you were still like progressing, like nothing had been stabilized.
Yeah.
Like I hadn't actually captured your leg in position fully. But I guess if like I were to capture like your lower leg and then we're just like sitting there for
I think
5
that
seconds, no progression, but
it also I think it also has to do with the upper body connections because he had like double underhooks with that leg through.
yeah.
So you have like even though you have his foot, you really don't have anything.
Yeah. There's
If you had if you had the underhook and the foot, that'd be different. I feel.
Yeah, because you can probably
Because
come up.
then you can like wrestle up and stuff. But like you had no way of like
yeah. No, I'm trying to think
Yeah.
like
I don't know
like
what
where is our line?
where's the
at?
line?
Yeah. Is it one underhook? Is it 2 underhooks? Is it an overhook and like it's like what is the clear thing? But
Maybe three-quarter mount just doesn't count,
yeah,
or like or a quarter guard doesn't count.
yeah. If I just have your foot or something,
Yeah.
but if we just stay there and I have your foot, I think we can kind of feel it.
Yeah,
we can feel it. We can feel it. Yeah. I think that's what we did too. We kind of felt it. Like I kind of had your foot for a second. And I was like, oh, this might be a guard, but no. I'm not gonna call it. Yeah. You're clearly progressing. Yeah. Which I guess is those things are just harder to judge in a class full of people.
Guard and shit.
Yeah, it sucks. Cool. I don't know if he's still online, but we're about to do some butterfly. Who asked for that? That was
hella emails, dude.
yeah, lots of emails today. At one point, I think we had like 7 people on, which is like more than 6 and 5. Can the guy sitting down not hold the camera closer? Bro, this is my channel. The guy.
It's a purple belt you're talking to.
Yeah. Just salty about my camera work.
the second person that asked that, or
No, I was still insecure about the first guy asking. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so what are we doing? We're doing just for the camera. We're going just starting here, arms wrapped around the waist. I don't have any wind condition other than I want to hold you down, and like I can progress to any of the positions that we were just in, back, mount, anything. If you capture a leg, get a guard back, it's gonna get your feet in front of me.
get my back off in that?
Or I guess just like, yeah, that one's weird to define. I guess back off the mat, or like, once you feel like you're back in a guarded position where you're not pinned, let's see what that means. Like, we can feel that, I think. And then, or, yeah, cool. Okay, fun.
I was just on top, so I can start on bottom.
Okay. Do you want to pin him first?
I don't know, it doesn't hurt me.
Peg man.
Take that. Don't start making cam drill jokes either, and that's gonna get really.
Open up, man.
We were talking about like cam girls. I'm gonna get so demonetized right now. We were talking about cam girls yesterday. Okay, I won't even start. I won't even start. Not that I know what those are. You know. All right. Ready? Good, go. Nice. Oops. Boa.
We're just doing nice.
I did see it started just be like 2 minutes. Yeah. We might as well just put on like a 2-minute timer. Ready? Oh, nice.
What the fuck is up with this? This is hard. I don't want to be top or bottom.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Reverse close market. Yeah.
So confused.
Ready? And go. Did you get it? No! Guys. Yeah. Oh no, how we done it? No. Terrible. Well, that worked. What do you think? Awesome. Are we playing cigar? Okay.
I personally feel like that is like looks like a lasso.
Yeah, I have lots of like that. Alright, well,
You're definitely backwards.
okay, alright. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I get the first one. Okay. Keep going or? There you go.
I have a couple ideas I want to try
Okay.
before I give them away.
Okay.
I don't know if they're gonna work. And I don't want to be talking up smart and then it not work. I'm gonna try it and see what happens. Whew. Easy.
Good idea. Yeah, good idea. Got XT. Oh, you bastard! I need that. Take a cookie off. Uh-oh. Okay, the things I wanted to do didn't work. Okay, sorry. Okay, ready? Hey man, this what happened. Not fat. That's what happened. I'll warm out for you. I can't even poke it anyway. It's illegal. It's illegal. Not if they can't see it. Oh, sorry. I think you got it. No, you have to get out. Yeah. What? I'm just pulling you down. Oh, that's bullshit. Exactly. Just crack down. Just stand up. Stand up.
top or keep going? Top. I couldn't tell if you were about to flip off the camera or if you were.
Jitsu.
Jujitsu. Okay. So on the last one, I just did faster what I was trying to do at the beginning, because at the beginning, because I'm always trying. We're doing the same exact thing, right? Like from top position, we're trying to trap one leg against the body and go around that leg, and that's what I was trying to do to you the whole time. But you were being too sticky, so I was like, okay, he's tired. I'm just going to as fast as I can and try to sprawl over the leg. And then that's what looked like you were doing to Matt too. You were like trying to use your hands too to like pull the legs and finally like trap one leg, like from top, and then like that was my only thing. My only thing from bottom too was like I was just trying to like keep you low and keep tension on my legs so that whenever there would be space, I could like just like pop a leg out. But
Yeah.
Like for me, I did something I don't typically do from that guard. It's just
from bottom.
I was stomping on the foot so I can create space and come back in and regard that.
Oh, you were putting your own foot on the ground so you could push.
No,
it
on your foot.
on my foot.
So it prevented you from moving.
Oh, I didn't even notice. That's funny.
Or that's what I was trying to do, because I was thinking the same concept of when we're passing, like isolate that one foot and try and angle off that way. So that's what I was thinking. It was just like, because like I noticed your foot was just like hanging right here, so I was like, oh.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah.
And then so I just try to use that to my advantage and get to that hip.
Okay.
From top, what I was trying to do, the first thing I was going to try to do, I was like, well, I'm starting really low. I need to like get higher underneath the elbows.
Yeah.
So I was like, fine, I'm going to push forward as hard as I can. But that didn't work because my hands are stuck under your back. And then my second resort was like fucking disconnect myself completely from the legs. So I like tried to do a headstand and then come down on the other side. And that wasn't enough. I think I needed to like hang out there more, like really stay up there. I remember Peter like showing that. It's like, yeah, you just like put your head on the ground and like do this shit with your legs. And I'm like, I don't understand that, but I'm starting to understand it. I think there's something there in like trying to disconnect instead of just trying to go like around the leg and then around the side. But I saw zero success in trying it, which is fine. From bottom, I felt I had like actually getting that bringing the lapel across kept you tight to me in a way that I think was detrimental to you. Like I was like pulling you to one side, which I think made it difficult to like it shut off half of your
I definitely felt some resistance when I was trying to pass to the left side, but in a way I felt like it kind of helped me in a way, because like it kept my head like latched onto you as well.
Okay.
And I felt like every time that you guys were pushed my head or like clear space for me,
that's why things get weird.
Yeah, like there's open space. That's what I felt.
Okay. I like my objective there was to like kind of disconnect your elbow from your hip.
Yeah.
Because you were kind of like hunkered down, and I was like, I need to create some space here.
Yeah.
So in grabbing it, I was like, kind of wrenching it open, and then there was like room. And then when I started to grab a leg, you started to back up. There was more space, and that's when I could get my foot like on your hip or start to like swing things out. So that was my thought process. I have no idea if it was like legitimate or not.
Yeah, like every time that you were reaching for me, I always tried to use that as a frame to kind of like push the arm away from my leg.
Yeah. Okay. I have no idea what zero clue. I don't ever play here. I don't ever pass from here. I don't ever play it on purpose.
It's my favorite thing from in Nogi. Yeah.
Like I normally use this position to force the half guard.
Yeah, exactly.
That way.
Yeah.
So that's why like trying to go straight for the pass it just felt odd.
Yeah, I feel very much out of sorts.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually what happens. I either, as I'm trying to like beat one leg, then like I'm like also kind of hoping that they'll just give me half guard, because then
Yeah.
like half guard with the body lock is like
Yeah. You
really
feel a lot
fucking strong.
stronger.
Yeah. So kind of no matter what happens, it's good. But
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I think I went for the low shin shin grip there on you. That was like
Yeah.
because that's where I felt more confident.
Right. Yeah, you're like grabbing my foot,
Mhm.
trying to pull it across. Yeah. Yeah, that put me into panic mode.
yeah,
Oh, fuck.
yeah, you started
This is not
yelling.
good. He's channeling my inner Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan's here in spirit.
Yeah. Hey, Jordan.
Took over for a second there. I got my foot. I said, "No."
That's a good Jordan.
Good impression. All right, what's the next game? We kind of backed up from the feed. We could do like starting just wrapping around the legs. I don't know. We could also switch to a completely different thing. Like, we're just doing a lot of like pinning.
Maybe something dynamic.
You know, we're also trying to like not get hurt before master.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hence,
Okay.
hence the like
Yeah.
close connection
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it totally
Yeah.
blanked out on that part.
No, it's fine.
We do back no hooks. I like that one.
Lay down.
Yeah.
Okay. You look like you don't like that one.
Yeah, I just because I immediately just hooks or
Yeah.
do something with the legs.
We
But,
could
yeah, it's
do
good.
yeah.
Good practice.
Okay, there's back control, no hugs, and then also. Do you guys care if we do one just for my game at Master World? If we do one where we just hold the ankle lock position for a little bit, like not crank on it, but I just need to because that's well actually this is not for Master Worlds.
As if people don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
Josh puts an Instagram video. I hit 86 ankle locks in competition.
I also have a padlock on my ankle.
Yeah.
It's actually all to throw them off. It's man commits 2 years to perfecting the ankle lock so he can
Not do the
not.
ankle.
It's all a trick.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. I'm okay with that.
Just we could even do a short round, like for a minute max. We could just do like real quick,
Just
boom,
hold
boom,
it.
boom, boom. Yeah, I just want to feel that position before,
Okay.
because I haven't trained that at all.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
And I could probably be done after that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty pooped.
Okay. Pooped.
This is like last hard training.
Yeah. For competition. HEMA before the HEMA tournament.
Okay, this weekend.
Maybe let's do
I was
so.
on bottom last, so I'll be out.
So for the camera here, can I get your foot? Looking painted toes like a real black belt. So my job is just to hold control of one of your legs as long as I can, and your job is to take your foot out or stand up on both feet, yeah, or kick me in the face. And that's it, or stand up. Or inside heel hook. Yeah, heel hook me in the gi.
Yes. More friction.
Is that what is the inside heel hook? Was that an inside heel hook? Was that an outside heel hook? Okay.
Purple belts.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Dude, I've never done a heel hook in my life.
No, there's that one grappling industry, remember?
Yeah, I did one in draft. He was like, you grabbed it with his hands. The guy was huge. I think he might have been a white belt. It was literally the absolute grappling industry. It's like a mix of all belt levels.
You're doing oh, there is no one.
There's not 1 minute. Yeah, let's just go like max 1 minute.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Ready?
Yep. Marvel, Jesus. Nice.
Hey. You can say wrong.
Oh.
20 seconds. Seconds. Slicer. Time.
Did I also have one there if I'm able to get around and jump it? Because my leg was like behind your knee. We were kind of both behind each other.
Can I tag you actually for the one? And Jake is that me. Thank you for humoring me with the flashbacks.
Yep. Okay, fine. 15 seconds. Nice. Are you ready?
You're trying harder on me. Oh fuck.
Marvel. And that inside heel was crazy. This is what I wanted. I need to move forward.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
Yeah,
I was like, sure.
yeah. I know when I saw it, like, on you, I was like, wow, big fuck.
Yeah. I was like, dang it, Joseph.
That was really fucking sick.
Oh,
I think he just knew he couldn't pass 10
oh
guard.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, fuck it, I'm gonna fall back on my leg.
And he hit the wall behind him.
Yeah. I actually think, I think that's what Levi should have done in the finals when Cade seated bottom position. He should have stayed on top. He should have stayed on top longer. Like he should have used the top to set up a leg lock. Right? Because he wasn't getting a leg lock from the bottom. And I think that was his like tactical mistake was he should have taken what Cade gave him, stayed on top. The guy tried Unity forever. Like he knows he can pass. So I think he should have used that like pressure passing style to set up something like Hulk did. I know it's gonna like last ditch effort, but he should have known he was a little bit behind. That was probably gonna do something.
I think too. I think Kate probably got to it.
Oh yeah, I think
The whole guard thing.
Yeah.
I think he did too. I think he got it a little bit.
He just wanted to prove that guards can be effective. Because like
Yeah.
at the same time, the computer's got $1 million.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
do whatever you can to win.
Yeah.
I know it's easy for me to say because I would have like created it below, but like for $1 million at like 1 in the morning. So like, if looking back on it now, I think that's that was not using a proposition like that. But it's still ahead.
Then again, it's like those two are also very athletic and nimble.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
even if you were to tap something with me,
yeah. It would have turned into a scramble. You're gonna have to like
really laugh.
latch around. But I think like just your 4 rounds in, you didn't set anything up
Yeah.
that was worth enough to win. I understand wanting to stick to the game plan.
It wasn't working.
It wasn't working, so you gotta adjust.
So yeah, like at a certain round,
Yeah.
you gotta switch it up. Put it down.
Tied actually going into the. Yeah, it's kind of going into the fifth, yeah. The cable in the fifth.
When did he sit down?
I think it was the fourth, yeah.
Okay. At that time.
After 3, it was. After it was the Levi, Cade, I think is. Or was it? What was it?
Oh,
It was 5 rounds.
I know, but if he sat down in the fourth round, that means after 3 rounds, one of them was winning. So he
Oh, it would have been Levi winning.
Levi was winning 2-1.
The fourth, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
So that could be why he didn't like try to more because he knew he was ahead. He didn't think he was gonna like lose. Maybe I don't know. All this is but like that's true, right? Yeah. I don't know. It's fun to think of what would happen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. It's just a new one.
Move point. That's the word.
How do you spell it?
Move point.
Oh, move. I said move. Oh, that's a French reference.
Okay, no,
It's just a move.
it's just move. That's funny. I did not know that friend reference. It was move. It's a move point.
Because he's like a cow. Move. Doesn't matter. It's move. That's why I was like.
Yeah.
Sliding. It does kind of like a glottal stop. Move. It's a mood point. It's a mood point.
Okay. Back control
Yeah, back control.
for my own game.
Yeah. It's a back control. Can I use you to demonstrate real quick, Jakey? Right now. Okay, so my job as the attacking player is just to stay behind Jake and stay attached to his upper body however I can. With my arms, I can also use my legs to stay attached to his upper body. Whatever I want to do. Except I can't put in hooks. That's the only thing I can't do. And then if Jake turns and faces me, whee, he wins. No win condition for the attacking player. Alright. Now I start on your back. Sure. Just go like several 2-minute rounds. Yeah. Just go 2 minutes if they don't get out. Every 2. Cool. Okay. Ready? Alright, ready? Yep.
Minute. Seconds.
Oh yeah, you're attacking me. Hit it. Ready? Yep.
Sounds like
Alright, ready? Yep. Go. No hooks. No hooks.
Damn good. All right, 1 minute. Good job.
Go one more round, but switch
Yeah,
directions.
switch direction. So you were
My back?
yeah on your back.
Oh, Jake's.
you want to catch a break? Do this one twice.
So you take my back, or
Yeah, I'll do that. Ready? Alright. Minute.
so wait, and then amount of attack, so you're getting attack damage. Okay. You can get the arm though. You can hook his arm. You just can't hook his Nice. 1 minute. Nice. Yep. The shoulders. Nice. 15 seconds. Nice. Alright, last one. I tied your back. That's what I heard saying in the seminar, those 4 principles of hitting somebody. When he was describing the back control game, he was just talking about this whole game is keeping his one of the ways it keeps me in is keeping it from rotating. That's this whole game is keeping it from rotating.
Okay.
Yeah, so any way that I can keep
Yeah.
you from rotating either way.
Yeah.
The whole game.
I felt that very difficult. Like,
Yeah.
I was gonna try to turn into you
Yeah.
because you were kind of flat. I couldn't do it because of the grip you had.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was trying to see if I can do that with the double unders.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I tried to like see if I can punch and then pull the other, but like
Yeah.
it wasn't the same same feel for it like when I was in that.
You were what?
From double unders versus over under.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I was trying to play with the grip, but I don't think there's the leverage, the right leverage to keep you from
Rotating.
getting against.
Yeah.
Maybe it was head position.
Yeah.
keeping my head really, really sticky. We actually talked about this.
Yeah.
He can zoom in.
Just be really mean to the viewers now.
Blast your volume as well.
Kid Dale is just copy pasting ecological games and selling it. If you learn about it, you won't need to buy games. So comment. Yeah, well, I think it's helpful that Kid Dale has he's put the games in a structure, right? But I think the idea with the ecological approach is that anybody should be able to learn how to do it and design your own games. That's kind of what we're doing too.
Mhm.
I think it is super helpful that when people do have collections of games, right? And then you can take inspiration from that, build your own, or you can just follow it front to back and that kind of thing. But I mean, yeah, I think that premise you're talking about in the live chat there is valid. Anybody should be able to learn how to design it. So that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then no games are one size fits all anyway. Need a coach to set challenge points for each player. Yeah, that's another good point. No games are one size fits all. Yeah, totally agree on those points. Thanks for joining the chat, by the way.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the back control. So you were saying at first, you were trying to get the leverage to keep them from turning. So just rehashing real quick, we were saying one of the keys that Greg talks about is for pinning anybody is stopping the ability of rotation. So focusing on that, and you were trying to do that with your double unders, right?
Yeah, I was trying to see if it was there, but I didn't feel the right leverages. I think you were just a little bit too high on me as well. So I think it was just a little too late to start playing with that option. And then you were also saying to keep the head sticky.
Yeah, keeping my head sticky was helpful in stopping you both from turning, because
Yeah.
then your head was stuck in one position,
Yeah.
and then it was hard. It felt like it was hard for you all to move your bodies.
Yeah,
because
you can't turn the body.
if the head won't go.
Yeah, if the head won't go.
Right, yeah. So I just once I got that grip, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna pin my head against their head,
Yeah.
and then this is keeping them from going the other way. So everything was kind of.
Yeah, I felt my head detaching at a lot of points. I was like, no, put it back. But yeah, I think
That was the best I felt in this game for a while, actually.
Yeah.
From a control perspective.
Yeah, once you get that grip,
It's very difficult to
it's
do.
really hard to get that off. You're really, first of all, you have fucking strong ass grips. Y'all seen that fucking grip machine? So using that to your advantage, right? And just
Yeah.
getting that unbreakable, and you're already on a choke. too,
Yeah.
If you want, it's I would have been choked out in the first 20 seconds of that. So that's good. Yeah, and then your head was blocking me from being able, and every time I was trying to beat your head position, you just kept
Burrow it
there.
down. Yeah.
Fuck.
But y'all can thank Felipe for that, because he's the one who's so squirmy.
Yeah.
He's the squirmiest of all squirms, and he's forced me to get so fucking tight with that back control.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, it's really good, and you got that
Yeah.
knee pinch too, without the hooks,
Mm.
it's really tight also. The thing about the double unders, I noticed that too. It's you can definitely control somebody's rotation, but there's some point where they're too high
Mhm.
for you to do anything
yeah,
effective with that, because they can still turn their shoulders,
yeah,
right? And that's what I started trying to do, which we were talking about earlier, is when somebody has the double under grips, I just try to get
Yeah.
my shoulders free essentially, and then I'm trying to turn all the way.
yeah. I feel like
just like that.
Yeah.
Feet up, butt on them.
learning from this Olympics.
Yeah. What were you saying? No, you.
Oh no, yeah, just those grips. I feel it kind of goes to what do you call it? One with having your hooks in. I feel
Yeah.
having it just by itself, I don't think is enough. I
Yeah.
think you need that.
At least a hook.
Yeah,
Right.
a
You can
hook.
hold their body down that
Yeah.
way, and you can.
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
For example, in turtle, having double unders but sitting on the hip,
Yeah.
so it's they're not moving.
Right.
You need a way to
Yeah,
control the lower body.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I try to control the lower body with the knee pinch.
Mhm.
Yeah, but then that's there's only so much you can do with the knee
Can't
pinch.
turn
Right?
your thighs.
Yeah, the thunder thighs. Yeah,
Mhm.
the ab.
What is
Adductors. Adductors.
what was that machine? That little mechanism that they used,
Adductors.
in the 80s or something.
The
Oh,
little-
the
Thigh master?
Thigh master. Thigh master. Yeah. Thigh master.
Yeah.
Adductors. You know how I remember?
I was. Tell me.
That's when you bring your knees together. You're like adding your knees together.
Oh, you told me this.
Adductors.
Yeah. Yeah. The way I was trying to remember it is that your hips are connected to your abs. And I was like, these are abductors. I don't know.
Those are abductors on
Right.
the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got it wrong this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your adductors are also connected.
I know. Fuck.
Science.
So what you guys are doing right now, I like to call reflection activity. Do you do this for your students? Okay, yeah, that's I've heard it called reflection. We can call these like debriefs also. So like I've only taught like 5 of these CLA classes to like full classes. We actually just do these small group sessions. I recently started trying to do like the debriefs during a full class, but I think it's the balance, at least what I was thinking as a new instructor with the approach, is like the balance is how much class time do you have versus how much work you're trying to give students. So like trying to see if like it's worth it to fit those debriefs in during class or like after class or what. But I'll be curious how long your classes go and stuff like that if you want to drop that in the live chat. Yeah, and then on my end for the back control game, like we were just talking about over there, was like I was trying to see any way that I could from keeping your shoulders from rotating either way.
Yeah. Which I felt.
Yeah, I was trying to use my head to block your head. I was trying to like, even if I didn't have like lapel grips that I wanted, I was trying to like grab onto something on this
Well,
side.
yeah,
to
my
keep you
belt.
from.
That was strange.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I had your belt at one point. I just had like this at one point. And like you started breaking this grip, so I grabbed the belt on that side. So like, and then also I noticed that you and I started to do something similar, which is like even if we couldn't control one of the shoulders, like the classic crucifix position, we just started like pinching our knees around the person's shoulder. Yeah,
just like,
and it like keeps the shoulder from like.
Yeah, I was just thinking like if he does extend his arm here to like try to push my leg off, then that's when I'll grab it.
Yeah,
but I wasn't gonna like try to force.
Yeah, I try to pummel for it if it's it gives him an opening to turn.
Yeah. I think some people will like try to like push the knee off, and in doing so, then it's there. Right. Otherwise, pinching the knee on the shoulder is helpful.
Yeah. Bill says hi. Is that Bill Carroll? Bill Carroll, are you in the chat?
If this is Bill Carroll, stop bombing. Fucking tell stories, dude. You're funny.
What's up, Will?
Stop bombing on purpose. I'm only telling you this because I love you. If you're not Bill Carroll, then disregard everything you said.
It's gonna sound very strange. Oh, Bill says I am not that Bill. Okay.
Sorry. Well, if you ever decide to do stand-up, don't bomb on purpose. Don't develop a persona around bombing on stage.
I love you, Bill, no matter what, if you're listening to this. I love you, Bill, too.
Yeah.
all Bills in the chat. And just in the world. Talk about footwork. What kind of footwork? No, I gotta wait 5 minutes. This is why we call it emails. Oh, we got another question. I use beginner mindset. Johnny says, I use reflection activities to optimize rest. It's kind of disguised rest phases and uses time effectively. It also promotes an external focus of attention by using this prompt. And then he's going to the next message right now. He's typing. Yeah, that's actually a good point for to give students like a rest break, and then you can have them like thinking, not having like trying to think about what do I do with my hands like between games or whatever, but rather like having that external focus of attention, because that's one of those, the internal focus of attention makes people start to like second guess everything they're doing.
You can execute better too because you're not as tired. Like me.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah. He says, share one thing your opponent did that was effective. That's a good way to structure it. Yeah. Because classically, we've just been like, hey, what did you think of that game? Right? And it's like very open. It's like, what are you asking for? Right. That's actually interesting to like direct the attention outwards. It's like, share one thing your opponent did that was effective.
I think in a lot of ways we do that. We don't ask that explicitly, but I can think of like, it feels like every time, like, one thing you were doing that really worked, that I felt I had trouble with, was X, Y, or Z or whatever. So
I just felt like you're hella strong.
Yeah, I think we do that in
I own a gym.
the strength and conditioning. Yeah, I think we do that intuitively, but I think especially in the class setting, I
Yeah,
notice
the
that
class
too,
setting
because
is
it's like a
different.
mix of like different people, white belts, blue belts, purple belts,
Yeah.
inside heel hooks. You know,
Mhm.
I don't know what those are.
Outside.
Yeah, prompting like a very specific. Me and Denny were talking about that. Denny owns this gym. Bill says you're hella strong. Bill says who has cauliflower ears?
Not me.
Not Jake, the black belt.
I have a little bit in the
Yeah.
right ear.
And then, yeah, steroids is not a valid answer. For future reflections, they will now pay more attention externally so they can interact with that information while avoiding internal focus of attention, right? It's like when they did that study where they told people to try to balance and they did worse if they told them to focus on their own body rather than like focusing on how their foot was affecting the floor, right? It's like internal versus external. Yeah. Cool. Cool. All right. Thanks everybody for the questions in the chat. Can you do a backflip? I can, but I'm not gonna do it simply out of principle now. Well, actually, I'm gonna hurt myself if I try to do a backflip right now.
Just after Master World.
Yeah, after master.
Yeah.
Tune in to more live streams.
Good ending.
Tune in next time.
All right. Bye. Thanks, guys. Yeah, drop questions in the comments, and I'll get to them also. Oh. Did you just do the? Is that what you did?
Gotcha.
That was cool. Cool. You dropping that study knowledge. Hell yeah. All right. See ya. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Bye.